What's up, guys? Kellen from Action Backers here. Hopefully, everyone's having a great week so far. Good start to their November. I'm going to keep this short and sweet, as you might be able to see in my face and probably hear my voice. I'm still a bit sick, so that's why there was no video last week. I mentioned on Twitter, fighting something, had no voice at all. So, still feel like shit, but didn't want to leave you guys hanging too much because there's lots of cool stuff happening. So. Let's start off by recapping the end of October. So October was a great month for us. It was the first month of NHL hockey, and we profited big time. So our numbers here are to date to the 5th, so we'll talk about that in a second. But I have a little screenshot here, and you can see by October 31st, we were actually up over 25 units. So guys betting $100 a game, they made $2,500 in October. That's pretty awesome. I don't know about you, but like $2,500 a month. A, that grows your bankroll really quickly, but B, like that covers a lot of expenses. For me, I know like that covers my rent and like groceries and stuff like that. So, that's pretty good based off $100 a game. That's nothing crazy. And even if you're only betting $50 a game, you made over 1,200 bucks, which is awesome. And this is USD, right? So if you're in Canada like me, that's even more. I bet in either Bitcoin or in USD, just because I like the exchange. When it comes back to being in Canadian dollars, I make a little bit more, so it's good there. And you can see this was highlighted by the end of October, from the 27th, really onwards. We crushed it. Like we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wins in a row. So 10 wins into October, sorry. 10 wins to finish out October in a row, which was huge. And you can see like lots of underdogs that we were taking here. So, Ottawa, Wash was an underdog for some reason. And then like marginal favorites too, Anaheim at minus 105. So we're getting the best of it. And then, Florida, and excuse the sniffles and stuff like that. I know that's probably annoying. I got to change that to 118. Whoops. Florida. Florida was a dog. Montreal was a big dog, and they came through against Vegas. That was probably the funnest one to end the month on. Montreal was down 4-2. I think it was 4-2. It was either 4-2 or 3-1 to Vegas with about 6 minutes left in the game. And I had called it. I was like, okay, this is the end of our winning streak. I'm going to bed. But I had the game on my tablet, and I was watching. And next thing you know, it's Montreal scores quick, and then they score again right before the horn to send it to overtime. And then they ended up coming back and they won it in overtime. So we had a lot of that in October where we were on the right side of the luck. So what that means is, even if we're betting an underdog or a slight favorite, if the games were going to overtime and shootouts, we were prevailing. Our team was winning in overtime or shootout, and it was good. Which brings me to November. So November, we've got off to kind of a crappy start. You can see we've lost almost 5 units from where we started. We're still up way, way. Like, we're profiting huge here, guys. We're up over 20 units on the year so far. And you can see our adjusted chart. $100 bettors are still up over $2,000. So there's nothing to sneeze at, nothing to cry about. That's profit. And we're gonna get back on the winning track here. I have faith in that. But really, this first week of November, it's sort of gone the opposite way. We've only got 2 wins so far, and our losses for the most part have been close. They've been in a shootout or an overtime. Other than a couple of them. Last night was just awful. Neither team we bet showed up. Detroit got smoked. We took the Rangers against Ottawa. The Rangers are a huge favorite, and this is like the worst possible outcome. They lost like 6-1. There was still value in the line. We beat the line by over 10 cents, the closing line. So that's fine, but it just sucks when that happens. So November has sort of got off to a rocky start, but things are going to normalize. We're just on the wrong side of the variance. And you can see even at the start of the year, we got off to sort of a rocky start. Obviously, we had a few wins, but then we went on a bit of a losing streak. And it wasn't really until the second week of the month, and really, I guess, the second week of the season, that we started to really consistently win. So, anytime you go 8, 9, 10 and 0, then you can expect that there's going to be a little bit of a regression. That's just the way it goes. So I'm not too worried about it. We're going to get back on the train. So again, members, if you want to join, it's only $100 a month. And again, you guys profited last month. They profited $2,500. So even after paying their $100, they were up $2,400. So it's looking pretty good for them. They've paid for in 1 month, if you want, like more than the entire season, because this season is only like 6 or 7 months long. You pocket the rest, and that's all profit for the year. If you wanted to do that and stop type thing, but yeah, it's only $100 a month. So I'll leave a link down below. If you want to sign up, then please do, and you get my picks daily to your mobile or to your email. Free, guys. So guys with the free picks, and I try and give out free picks every day. Again, like I said a couple of videos back, it's really just a crapshoot. I'll take whatever I'm giving to my members, and I'll just randomly pick one of the free ones. And for a while there, it got kind of rough. We were down in the negatives. Happy to report we've gone on a little bit of a good streak here, other than last night, of course, because the Rangers blew it for us. But we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 0 to get back into profit. And so the members, you've made a couple units profit here. Your ROI is pretty good. So again, if there's a better way you want me to pick these free picks, please let me know. I don't really have a scientific way of choosing, off the board, which one I should give you. I try and mix it up. So you'll see a good number of favorites and big underdogs, because I feel like there's value in the underdogs, so I want you to get in on that as well. But that's really it for now. So let me know, what you want me to talk about in the weeks to come. Again, we've just been on the wrong side of the luck, the wrong side of variance for the last week. We'll come out of it. I'm not worried. But yeah, we're still up, we're crushing, and things are only going to get better. For sticking around, I have a couple picks that I'll toss your way. So these are my free picks. Again, you can get the free picks. I'll leave a link down below as well. So if you want to sign up, be a member, sign up. If you want just free picks, I'll leave the link. I post them on my site every day. So if you're not following me on Twitter at ActionBackers, please do, because I'll send out a reminder when the picks are up. But you can always bookmark this and just check back throughout the day. I always add this in for my free picks. So today I like the Canucks against the Blues. This is a little bit skewed. I have them at 96% to win. Obviously, that's not the case. The Canucks have been playing really, really well. The Blues have been good too, but the Canucks have been on fire. And then not only do I have the Canucks, but I also like the over in this game. So I don't bet a lot of overs and unders. You'll see at the odd time. But I really, so the total, some books have it at 5.5 still. If you can get it at 5.5, great. And some have moved to 6. But typically I like at least, a goal and a half or more differential, whether it's the over or under. So if this was like, if my predicted total was 4.5, then I'd probably go under. But because this is, almost 8 goals on the 6 and the line was at 5.5, I like this play here with the over. So for sticking around, and because I missed last week on the YouTube, then there's 2 plays for today, the Canucks and then the over in that game as well. And that's it for this week, guys. Again, if there's anything you want me to cover or talk about, let me know in the comments or hit me up on Twitter at ActionBackers. Really appreciate the support. The channel's growing. We're over 200 subscribers now, which is amazing. I really appreciate it. So if you like these videos, please hit the like button, subscribe, tell your friends, and let's keep making some money. All right? See you next week.